What's up, YouTube? Want to remove some annoying or unnecessary details in a photo to move from this. Look at all this rubbish car container then to a clean and a nice looking photo. Or you want to remove an intruder on your photo. You took a photo with an intruder like myself. Oh, that's one of my favorite things that I like doing. I like intruding in pictures. But you want to remove me after you've taken a picture which I intruded. You can simply do that in a simple and a fast way. And in this video I'm going to teach you that, and this method I used it here to remove a whole body here, and the window was replaced afterwards to remove here before and after. So all this is what we are going to do up in this video, so kindly stay tuned to the very end. If you're new here, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel Yapzor for more content on Photoshop and other tech related skills, and also leave a comment below regarding the kind of content you want to see on this channel. So with this kind of photo, this is the picture itself. So let me start from scratch. Let me make away with this. So this is the photo when you open it up. The first thing you can do, what we are going to use is this tool, the spot healing brush. When you are working, so it heals the spot. So I've removed the black things there. That's very good, but just that sometimes, probably if I'm working and I mistakenly click on this, I can't go back and work on that. So if I've gone a steps ahead, I can't go back and clean it. So to provide a safer way of working with images, what you do is you create a new layer, and after creating the new layer, come and click on this button, sample all layers. So whatever that you are working, it will take from the various layers, and you make sure this option is clicked on. Use the normal, and the spot healing brush is letter J, so shortcut is letter J, except that you've customized your shortcut. So when you create the new layer, make sure your new layer is what is selected and active, and you can zoom in for better results. So what I can do is, so first thing is to remove this car with a reduced bright size. I'll simply select it, then spot healing brush takes it away. This small polythene, I don't need them here. This is also a black polythene. So I'm done with those small details. So the bigger task here is now the container. So I can select around it, being careful of the body. So it has done a very good job for me here. So you just click on spots and it works. But when you are getting closer to the body, probably you have to be a bit safer, because you might, if I'm cleaning here, I can affect the body. So if that is the case, it's not very good. So as I said earlier, with this place, you can always use eraser to background eraser tool to clean away. So you can clean away what we already did. So that's the purpose of using it. You can always go back. So with this, I'll just simply go back here, then go back to my spot healing brush. And before I even come there, I'll use selection. So you go to selection tools. You can use any of the selection tools that works better for you. I use polygonal select tool here, polygonal lasso tool. So I'll simply select around the body, so in the area which the work, so this is where the container was, so I'll work within that. So with that being selected, you go back to your healing brush, and this is the purpose. If you are with this and you are working, nothing goes outside the selected area, nothing affects that place, so you are able to safely work within the area that you intend to work, and that gives a more better results than leaving it raw. If you are perfect at freehand, you could have left it, but why, when there is a better way to do it, why use a method that will make you suffer? So I've removed the evidence of the container, but just that some parts are blurry. That's what I'm trying to deal with here. Okay, so after that is done, you can come and take another selection. So within the armpit area, this is just basic here. So you do likewise by zooming in. So with this, you have to reduce your brush size to be able to cover the area very well. So with this, it's not giving me the best results. It's trying to replicate the hand. So what you can use is the healing brush. So with the healing brush, then you need to sample a point. So here, I'll reduce the size of it. So I'll reduce the size of my brush. So when I reduce the size by using the square bracket, so you just sample a point here by click on the Alt to sample a point, then it kind of copies that place into where you are working. So it replicates that background there for you. Then from afar you don't actually see much of that. So when you come back here, the same, you use your selection tools to do a nice work. Don't be much concerned about my select here because of the video. I'm just giving you the concept to apply it in many fields that you want to. So now we'll go back to our spot healing brush, since that is what we use for first touches. So you see, it's not, at first time it's not giving us the best results, so you can just be working around it. So if it's not giving the best results, you can always use the healing brush, or you can even, with a spot healing, you can use other options like replace. So replace, so in this case replace is what, doing a better job for me. So when I zoom out completely, except that a person zooms in, the person wouldn't know there was something like that. So you can do more cleaning on the picture, like this area. So that was a basic use of the spot healing brush. So we were able to transform the image from this to that. And one other thing I did in the previous, what I showed you, was to remove this particular thing. So you can use the spot healing. It takes it off bit by bit, but in case it's not giving you fast results, the healing brush, so you can take a spot here, and when you take a spot here, you can brush over. And note that the new brush, when you take it and you are going over, it can also affect, which it replicates what it goes through. So the higher you go, it's likely to reproduce back the old content. So you can realize that at this place is recreating, it was recreating it. So you can always lift your brush, increase the size, and step by step, because of the uniform color of the cloud here, so with a bit of care here, it has affected the head, but because of time. So that was basically how I worked around that picture to transform it completely, and it's not really bad. So the next one that we are going to work on is this. So I'll get rid of this, and this place, sorry, I have to be a bit faster to save time, so you just follow more attentively. So the selection necessarily doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to cover the area that you want to put, you want inside, to just differentiate it from the protected area. So you go back to your healing brushes, spot healing, so sometimes it takes time to load depending on the processor of your PC. If you have a very good RAM, it will load faster for you. So here I was using replacer. So you realize that working inside is trying to replicate the hair as you are going deeper. So when it's trying to get details of that place, you can use the healing, come and take a spot here, then just replicate it here. So with this, I think I have to use normal so that it will blend out with what was already there. Then back to my spot healing.